See, AI in whatever shape or form you think about it is here to stay. Whether it is in the form of, let's say, the art that we see, especially, there was this huge, massive trend that happened recently, which is the Ghibli trend. Whether you talk about that or whether you talk about something else, like, the application of AI in everyday life, AI is here to stay, and the only thing that you can do is incorporate AI into your life. Instead of, I mean, yes, there could be certain legal and illegal implications and ethical implications as well, which we need to be mindful of. But we cannot ignore the fact that, AI is only going to get more integrated into our lives as we move along, as the years pass by. Today, it's 2025, and we can only imagine that, by the year 2030, 2040, we can imagine how much more pervasive AI will be in our lives. Because see, we already, if you think about it, the hardware of it, which is the smartphone, the smartphone became a part of our lives about 15 years ago, almost the entire world. I mean, there have been some countries which probably adopted smartphones earlier as compared to other countries, but regardless of whatever, like the mobile phone or the smartphone is an inevitable, or should I say, indispensable part of our lives. So AI, as we know it, will also become that, and a lot of the things, a lot of the jobs that are there will uh, either there are two things, there are two ways of looking at it. Either, and I like to look at it in this way that one thing is like maybe either you're gonna lose your job, or what's gonna happen is that you're gonna use AI to leverage your job to advance yourself. That is more important, I feel, and that is why, like for example, if you're an artist and your output was of a certain kind, then you use AI to increase your output, be at a certain level. So what that's all I'm saying, that, like, I mean, look at musicians today. Everyone's doing digital productions, right? Most of people uh, are not using real, musicians anymore. So does that, I mean, probably for someone, if you spend a whole amount of time of your life trying to, learn music, practice music, be able to play an instrument, and only to find that no one is signing you to play for, popular songs and stuff, it might make you sad. But you can always leverage yourself with learning more. I know it's controversial. I mean, not all of it would make sense, but what I'm saying is that, just like any other technology in the world, just like the car or the mobile phone or whatever technology there has been, like the airplane, it's all inevitable, and it's only gonna get more pervasive, more, penetrate. It will penetrate further into our lives.